Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, grade 2. How are you all doing? Good? That's very great. Yes, I'm also good. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. And welcome to your computing class. And today we will be taking the first lesson of week number 16, right? So we have already covered week 15 of our classes, and inshallah in today is our 16th week. So far we have covered a lot of topics, and the unit currently on which we are working is about Scratch, right? A lot of work we have done, a lot of work on Scratch as well. We learned about different things, what a Scratch is, what are different things about it, like what is a sprite, what are different blocks, what do blocks do, how we can make the sprite work, right? So we have learned a lot of things about it. So in your theory classes and in your practical classes both, we are just working on a Scratch, right? Okay, so now in today's class as well, the topic that we will be doing is from the Scratch, and the topic name is start event, right? Now, okay, now this is not a wedding event or a birthday event. This is not that event which you guys are familiar with this term event. Now basically what happens in an event? Can you tell me what happens in an event? Event is basically an organized party, right? An organized party or an organized function in which some things happen, right? Let's say you went to you say that I'll be attending the wedding event in the coming weekend. Now what does this mean? That you will be attending a wedding ceremony or a wedding function, right? Now what does happen in a wedding function? There are some special rituals, there are some special practices which are associated with the wedding ceremony, that people will get ready, they will come to the hall, then the bride and groom will come, people will have a good food, they will capture pictures and have fun, right? So these are things which are associated with a wedding ceremony. Similarly, if we talk about a birthday event, let's say, now the things are which are related with the birthday event are different with the wedding event, right? Now in the in the birthday event, a bride and groom does not come. In the birthday event, there is this person who is very special. Why? Because it is its birthday. So what do? He cuts the cake, and then we decorate the room with the balloons, with the, then we have these snow sprays, we have the candles and all that, right? So every event has something specific related to it. Like that, we have events on Scratch as well. So now in today's class we will be learning that what are the events in the Scratch and what do those events do. Because it's your theory class, so we will not be working on that. I'll just introduce you with the different events that we have in the Scratch, and then we will do some practice on it in your practical class, that is tomorrow. Okay, so without wasting any time, I'm going to share the screen with you. Show me a thumbs up if it is visible to you or not. Okay, is it visible? Excellent. Okay, let me, okay, so now see, let's quickly revise what we have done so far related to the Scratch. So what we have learned is that this is a sprite and we can change it as well. So who is going to tell me from where we can change this? Excellent, Ahmed. That over here there is this cat face. When we click on this, it says that choose a sprite for yourself, and from here we can choose any sprite. Let's say I want to have this apple today, or this ball also looks good because it is changing its color. So let's click on this. So I have made this as my sprite. Now I don't want this cat to be over here as well. So what I'll be doing, I'll click on this. Over here there is this small dustbin type shape, which means that I can delete it. When I click on this, dun, 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 it disappears, right? Okay, now I have only one sprite over here, and that is a ball that I have chose right now. Okay, then the next thing that we have learned are that there are different blocks. Let's say this block says move 10 steps, and if I want this to be the part of my program, I'll drag it over here in the middle of the screen, right? Similarly, if I want my sprite to go to the random positions, I'll bring this block as well, and I'll put it with that. Similarly, if I want something from the sound, that when you are moving and when you are going to random positions, play a sound as well. So I'll bring this block as well, and this. And what do we call this as? This is a drag and drop game. Why? What is drag and drop? That we drag one block from a position and then we drop it at a particular position, right? Okay, Then what we have learned that when we click on this, see, it is together doing three functions. It is moving 10 steps, it is going to random positions, and beside that it is also playing a sound which is pop, the sound of a ball, right? When the ball drops, a similar sound can be heard in the normal routine as well. Okay, so that was all that we have learned so far. Now in today's class, what we will be doing, we will be learning about the events. What are different events? So over here in the very left hand side, you have different options like motion, look, sound. So can you identify where events it written in it? On fourth number, excellent, with a yellow dot, right? So let's click on this. Over here we have, what are the events basically? Okay, just have a look at the events which are being written over here. The first event says that when this click, this means when you will click on this, it will start the program. Then when space key pressed, now, basically, what happened is that there are particular events like the events that we have discussed in the normal routine. The events in the program are, let's say, when I set this as that when spacebar will be clicked, this particular thing will happen. Let's say I'm making a game or I'm creating a videos and I want this feature in that. So I can use this event in that program. The next event says when this sprite clicks. Next says when backdrop switches to. Then when loudness, then when I receive a message, then again broadcast and broadcast message. So let's click on one of it. Now this is an event, right? Now when I say when I clicked, see, when I'm clicking, the green flag is, look at the green flag on the top of the page. Can you see that it is also clicking with that? Let's say when I say when space key bar, so well, they cannot see, they cannot be put together. Now when space okay, let's set it as when right arrow key pressed. So we can change it from over here. There is this small arrow. When you will click on this, it will show you multiple functions, and whatever you want to set, you can set that. Okay. So these are different events, and I told you that in today's class we will be just introducing there are some more as well. Control, wait, repeat, forever, if, then. There are some options that, let's say I'm making a program and I says that if there is a game which is made with a robot, so I says that if robot breaks, then you will recreate it. So I'll set something over here within this blank so that in the game, when the robot breaks, it will recreate it automatically in the game, right? So this is how we set different events. But because we are not working on that high level, we are not making different games or different projects, so what is important for you is to just get familiar with these terms. Okay, any question? No? Okay. So now what I want you is that please open the Scratch on your browsers, whatever you have. Well, I am using Google browser. So whatever the browser you have, just open it, open Scratch on it, and then practice this, whatever we have learned in today's class. And let me know if you have any confusion. Hurry up. So all of you are done. Is there any confusion? No? Okay, class, that was all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the lecture. Do share this video with others because it's free learning. Do good and have good. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Allah Hafiz.